All right. It's time for something that we should have done probably 4 weeks ago. We're gonna do it now. Season predictions, y'all. And I'm
Mm,
excited.
mhm.
Everybody, everybody knows, at least you should know, that this is a major season for Nashville. They're calling it Chapter 7. All right.
Yeah.
And for BJ Callahan, he's taking it one game at a time, 1 week at a time, one day at a time, one touch at a time. And I love the mentality. But we don't have the luxury to do that because we have a podcast. So we have to look as far ahead as possible and figure out what this season is gonna be. And I'm gonna start with you, Logan. Sam Surridge,
Okay.
MVP trajectory, or is a team too dependent? That's a little bit of a tricky
Mm.
question, but I
Ugh.
want to know. I want to know what you think Sam Surridge is going to end. What is going to end this year on? Is 3 goals in 2 games before the Dallas match, 31 goals last season, second in the Golden Boot behind Messi, signed his extension through 2027, 2028.
Yeah.
That's our guy. 10 multi-goal games in 72 matches. Only Messi, Buanga, and Mukhtar got there faster.
Yep.
But the Dallas game showed us that when he's out, the attack line looked like it flat. The attack looked like it flatlined. Is that a depth problem or just a bad night? And what do you think Sam Surridge is going to be to this team but when the final whistle blows at the end of the season?
All right. So I think when it comes to the attack, I think that was an off night. I think it's something that can easily be addressed and move forward. Like we already talked about, I think it was just us going down there not to lose. I think that if Sam were to be out long term or multiple games, if he has an injury, anything like that, I think the attack adjusts very simply, very quickly. There were a few guys that were out because of sickness, but I know I made a prediction for the Golden Boot last year for him, and it came true just in the US Open Cup. I do truly believe that we're going to have Sam make another run at a Golden Boot this year in the MLS. I think Messi obviously is Messi, but we've seen him get injured, we've seen him get hurt, and we've seen him go down and not be able to do it. I think Sam makes the run this year, especially adding the attack power that we have when it comes to guys like Madrigal who get a great assist in. Hani is clearly in that 10 position now where he is able to pass it off and move it along to the guys on the left and on the right. Christian Espinoza coming in and making beautiful assists the way he has. They really wanted to give him, yes, they got the brace for him the other night or that first night. They did everything they could to get him that second goal, and they were double and triple teaming him just to keep him from getting a third goal in. So I think Sam does truly make a run at the Golden Boot again.
Mm.
I
I
hope
love it.
so, man. I really hope so. Austin,
Yes, sir.
Warren Madrigal, how high is his season? We talked about already historic MLS debut, signed from Saprissa in Costa Rica in January, makes the attack balanced, I think, coming off that left side.
Mm-hmm.
He's been called shifty, crafty. It was a little quieter in Dallas, but still had the best chance, even though it was saved by Calote. Is he rookie of the year material? Could Europe come and take him off of our hands sooner rather
Hmm.
than later?
I don't think so because I think that Nashville and BJ Callahan have proven that they are not willing to give up their players to Europe. Um,
He
I think
almost
that
he almost signed a deal with Valencia before he got injured.
yeah. But that's not with BJ Callahan giving up contracts.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep. Yep.
Now I think that he I mean everything that I've seen from him so far, this sample size is small. But everything that we're seeing points to superstar, points to we may not be able to afford this guy for much longer. We saw like what Jacob Schaffelberg showed when he was playing with Team Canada. Not necessarily, we saw great flashes of Jacob Schaffelberg here, but what he showed with Canada is what Madrigal is showing with the club right now. At the club level, he is showing shiftiness, like you were saying. He's showing the craftiness, like you were saying. So absolutely, he's a playmaker. He is a creator. He's maybe not setting up himself for all of the chances, But the fact that he is setting up others and drawing more attention is only going to help our strikers. It's only going to help. We're gonna see Espinoza get goals. He's had, a few chances. We should have had a couple of those chances in Dallas with him. However, with Madrigal pulling, and the more that he does this, guys, the more attention he's going to get from defenders. And so the fact that he can do that for us, I think, is only going to break through to create this whole breakout season that's worth mentioning for years to come. I don't think it's going to be something that we will soon forget.
Great answer. Big Madrigal fan myself, so I do hope
I'm
that
loving the man.
we can keep him on
Madrigal.
Yeah, we do have to get his chance going. Speaking of the man, the myth, the legend, the BJ Callahan effect, Logan.
Ooh.
Commentators say that Serge is a completely different player under Callahan. He's elevating middle-of-the-road roster guys and making them look sharp. Not to say that Sam Serge is a middle-of-the-road roster guy at all, but I'm just saying that's something else that he's doing. Tactical flexibility. He changed to that 3 center mid setup in Dallas. His pressing, attacking philosophy has Nashville scoring from all phases right now, transition, set pieces, and build-up. Mukhtar and Serge combined for 40 goals last year. Espinoza, who was second in MLS assists over 5 years, chose Nashville because of what Callahan is building.
Yeah.
But, and it's a big but, big old but. Can he manage when things go wrong? Dallas was the first real adversity test.
I mean, Dallas was an adversity test for sure. But again, I think he planned that out. I think that, and if you look at our defense, like they really didn't break through much at all. They had 1 or 2 kind of down there, kind of build ups a little bit. They didn't break through at all. In fact, we were kind of sitting there. Most of the game was played in the middle. We saw like most of the game played in the middle. We had a lot of attacking chances that we didn't really capitalize on. But I don't think that the adversity there showed us anything other than him in his tactical prowess, his mentality state. He showed us with Team USA when he was, the interim coach there. He showed us last year and the year before. Honestly, we're going to talk about adversity. The year before, man, he had a team that was not his own. He had to come in, and within his first, his first 5 games, won 3 of them. We saw 3 back-to-back wins for the first time at all that year.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
When he took over?
That year was such a wash. I just want to forget it from my memory.
We only saw 3 wins strung together, and that was under him in his first 5 games. I'm telling you, BJ shows us that he elevates. Yes, he knows what he's doing when it comes to the tactical prowess, but I think what he really is showing us is just the tip of the iceberg. I think that this, again, is his year 2 plan. He's already in year 4. Like, we're in year 2 right now, and we're already in year 4. He didn't expect, scratch that. He expected us to win trophies year 1. The plan for Nashville wasn't necessarily to win that trophy year 1, but he did it. At his 5-year plan on this, he's already ahead. Well ahead of the ball. So I think that the ceiling is only going to go up. I think that when it comes to how he strategizes, how he puts players in, the guys he's pulling from Europe, the guys he's pulling from Costa Rica, from Honduras, we're seeing guys that he's pulling that nobody else is really looking at, like, or knows that are going to be available. And he is putting them on this team and just outshining, like, just truly showing exactly why some of those players should get that second look.
Yeah. And that was a bit of a trick question because I feel like BJ Callahan came in to this team in the middle of adversity and managed pretty darn well, man. I can't even front, man. I know I wasn't the biggest fan of him when we said we were going to bring him in as the gaffer, but watching what he had to deal with that first year, and then watching how he really, kept the guys head in the game when it was a dark period, brother. It was a very dark period.
Well, and if you remember, I mean, if I'm remembering correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but when he came in, there were 9 games to go in the season, and we weren't out as abysmal as that season was. We weren't out of the playoffs until the last game, right? Or was it second to last game?
No, that first year or last year?
No, the year that he came in.
No, we
weren't
were out of the
playoffs
playoffs.
until
We were out of
Yeah,
the
I feel like we
playoffs.
were out, man.
already when he came in.
Yeah.
We had
No,
9
not when
games
he
left,
came
and I thought
in.
We had 9
that was
games left, yeah, but like
I thought
we were in bottom tier positions already.
We weren't making a huge. It was a gargantuan task to make
I
it to the
think,
top.
I think he would have had to win
Okay.
8 of the 9 games in order, like not draw, like win 8 of the 9 games in order for us to make it.
Okay, we've got the BJ Callahan. I just got 2 more questions for y'all. And Logan, I'm going to hit you with this one, and then we're all going to
Okay.
answer the last one. The Espinosa question. Biggest offseason acquisition in MLS, according to analyst Ross Smith. San Jose completely fumbled his contract. He
Yep.
became a free agent, chose Nashville over multiple. He could have gone anywhere he
had
really
multiple
wanted
offers.
to.
Yep.
He had multiple offers. Second assists league wide over 5 years. But again, he struggled at Dallas. 2 big misses. Fans on Reddit were asking us to take him out and put Kasemin, of all people. Is it just an early season adjustment that needs to be made for him, or do you have a concern? Where do we feel like he fits? I know you mentioned that the Guy Fieri diners, drives, and then the dine-ins and whatnot.
The triple D.
The triple D. But this game, if you're not following Nashville, you don't know who Espinosa is. That game, you might have wondered what's going on with this guy. Those were 2 pretty bad misses, man.
I mean, they were bad, but honestly, like I think that again, it's just early. He's still new to the team in a lot of ways. He's still learning some of the way that some of the other guys play. Look at the guys who were up there with him. Warren Madrigal, yeah, he was signed in the offseason, but who knows how much time they've gotten really together before that. They played, I know, a lot in the CONCACAF, just a few days prior. So we can kind of chalk it up. Again, I think it was just, we had a few guys down. We had a little bit of illness going on that was traveling through the team. And just because they were on the roster to play doesn't mean that they weren't fighting the same battle that the other guys who, were out on the injury report, if you will, for the illness. I mean, some people can hide it a little better than others. Some people really want to push through and play. So you just gotta see Dallas as I think Dallas really was just a fluke in our system that we still came away with points.
I don't
Yeah.
see it as a fluke. I think it was just an early season test. I believe that Espinosa is going to be one of the most impactful players Nashville SC has ever had and will ever have, along with Hani, along with Sam, and maybe Warren Madrigal. Again, big on Warren, big on Wolves.
Yeah, that front four we got is ready.
It should be causing teams to stay up at night. It really should. Who are you going to guard?
Yeah.
If Warren Madrigal really is the guy, who are you going to guard?
I mean,
who are you going to double up on?
We've got 8 goal scorers in 4 games, guys. Like this is not just a it's not just a who are we going to guard. It's who is it that we can try. Like it's easier to focus on who's not scored yet than it is to say who are we gonna guard.
That's a shorter list. That is a shorter list.
Yeah. Remember, we were talking about all of our goal scorers last year, and it's the first time we ever hit above 50, and we won a cup. I mean, we're already hitting 8 goal scorers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we had to get to 12 games last year before we even had that. Guys, the ceiling's just through the roof already.
That's still pretty wild. Even by 12 games, we had 8 goal scorers. This is unreal. By 4 games, we have 8 goals.
By 4 games. Hey, something's clicking. But like that kind of leads me to the last question here in terms of season predictions. What is ahead? Is Nashville actually elite? The schedule is about to answer this. We got Minnesota United with the World Cup legend James Rodriguez. Is it
James.
James or James? Yeah, I always say his name
James
wrong. I always
Rodriguez.
say his name wrong. James Rodriguez at Geodis Park next. Then we're gonna eventually gonna have to play LAFC, Inter Miami, LA Galaxy. The LA Galaxy just dropped 3 goals in 15 minutes on Charlotte. I love bringing that up every time I get. Nashville is talking the talk right now. We're talking the Nashville talk right now. The next stretch of games to me is going to tell us if we walk the walk. Japan chose Nashville's training facility for the World Cup. That's a cool credibility moment for this club. It shows you that they at least have elite pedigree.
Liverpool. It's not just Japan choosing us for that. There's another team that's using Geodis as a base as well. But we have as Geodis, like to speak about our club as a whole and our home. Like again, we have EPL legends, champions right now. Liverpool coming in and playing this year too.
We hosted Aston Villa, right? Isn't that the team that we played?
We drew against Aston Villa with our B squad.
Yeah,
it was their B squad, whatever. It was our B squad. Like, like people want to be like, oh, they did this. No, like, dude, that was our B squad, and right now they're at like number 2 or 3 in the EPL. So let's be real.
EPL?
Yeah, they're up there.
Okay.
They might be in 4, but yeah.
So Tunji, to answer your question, bringing it back, you talked about what's ahead. This schedule, you know, calling some questions, and Nashville's going to have to answer. I was just looking at May. We've got Philly, New England, LAFC, and NYCFC all in May. Then we've got DC, which is a belt match.
Atlanta.
That's going to be tough. I don't know if we're going to go unbeaten in the month of May again this year.
FTC said his mama named him James. I'm gonna call him Jay. Sorry, I had to call that out. That's hilarious.
Do it.
His mama named him James. I'm gonna call him James. That's the last thing you say before you get punched in the mouth, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Oh man.
If you guys aren't watching on YouTube and you're not in the chat, you need to be, guys. Come on.
Yeah, get on this live with us. We posted it on our Instagram. Add us on YouTube. Make sure you're following us. Get the subscribe button so you get those notifications for when we go live.
And we're saying all this to all of you who are watching it after the fact, you know, because obviously if you're watching it live, we're happy.
Because you're not ultimate fans like me. If you're an ultimate fan, you'll be on here live. All right.
Hey, but let's be real, guys. Like there's it's been a minute for us. So hey, get on us live when we're on. I promise you we're gonna be on lot more often this year.
Okay, bringing it back again.
Answer the question: is Nashville going to end this year elite in the elite status? That's a yes from Austin. Logan, what you got?
I mean, with the season, like the off season that we had, I just no, we're gonna end elite. Like there's nothing but elite in this house. I'm telling you, we're gonna make a run. Obviously in the East Final, like that's easy. Ooh. It's easy to call that one. We're going to make it to the East Final. Now, will we make it to the MLS Final? I don't know. I can't really call that one. It depends on how we look. It depends on how Messi's playing. Hopefully he gets hurt. I'm not saying I want that. I'm just saying it would help our chances a little bit.
I wouldn't be mad.
I mean, hey, he can be mad all he wants. He's calling for cards when he should be getting a card for calling for cards. I'm telling you, this team is elite. There's nothing that can stop us from going through, I think, at least to the divisional rounds, like that second, semi rounds in the MLS playoff run. I think it's going to be the first time we make it past that second tier.
What makes us elite? What makes a team elite in MLS?
BJ Callahan.
That's a good question. No, that is a really good question. I agree, BJ Callahan. Coach, I think we have seen it time and time again. Coaches make the difference. We've had coaching changes. I mean, look at what Cincinnati did in 2 years. Look at what Columbus did. So, I mean, going from, so coaching changes can make such a big difference. Nashville, we were second to last in the East 2 years ago. And then here we are talking about, is Nashville elite? I mean, that's such a big change in just a couple years. And so I think coaching definitely makes the difference. Yes, a player like Messi, say what you will about him. We can hate on him all that we want. I will
I
every
mean, he's
time
one of the
he is in
best.
front of us, but he is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. You get a guy like that changes the game. But ultimately, for MLS, top to bottom, it's going to be coaches.
Yeah, I would say it's your ability to score goals at will in this league. The teams that can score at will, it does not matter what else happens, in my opinion. I've seen it with LAFC. I've seen it with Miami. I've seen it with the Columbus Crew,
Cincy.
Cincy. If your team is built to score goals relentlessly in this league, you will end up in the elite club. And I know that sounds like it's a simple, oh yeah, of course, if you can score. No, Arsenal can score goals. You know what I'm saying? And they're an elite club, but that doesn't guarantee them the Prem.
No, they bottle it
Arsenal
every
had
year.
this. They bottle it sometimes. Not this
They
year.
bottle it every year.
But it's specifically in MLS, because I think of where the league is at right now. If you build your team to have a decent defense and to be able to score goals at will, you will be in that elite conversation. And lucky for us, our defense looks phenomenal. And we obviously can score goals. Hate. FTC United.
That back line
Schwake with
and
the
our
blocky.
goalie is just, it's just phenomenal.
I'm loving it. McDonald's.
Let's
go.
Not a
It
sponsor.
is phenomenal. These are the questions that I have. I think it's time for us to wrap this one up, y'all. But before we go, well, you guys go ahead and leave your your closing statements for the fans. Once again, my name is SF Doom. I am Nashville SC's ultimate fan. If you don't believe it, go ahead and Google it. Nashville SC ultimate fan.
Google it.
You'll see my face. Google it. Google's your friend, bro. But I am going to open up this pack of soccer cards from the 90s. Go ahead, guys.
Please do.
Close us
I'm gonna
out.
tell us easily. Hit up our merch site. We got new merch this year. Obviously, I'm rocking our long sleeve. We also, where did I put it? It's over there. I've got us zip up hoodies this year. We've got full on hoodies. We got winter gaiters. We got summer gaiters. We have all the gear that we can rock. We don't have a cease and desist this year, and hopefully do not get one.
I want to get another one. I want to get another one.
I don't want to be
because
noticed.
that means I can't.
We want to be noticed by Nintendo again.
I'll tell you what, man, it's one of the coolest things I think I've ever had. So yeah, it is something I enjoy. But I'm telling you, hit up the merch. We got great merch going on right now. It's amazing. And it gets here quick, like real quick.
Yeah. Not too bad at all. Definitely show up for all of we got watch parties. We're back home, guys. We haven't even talked about that yet.
Yeah.
We are back home.
We are at Corner Bar South. Used to be South Side.
Used to be South Side. We're back home, and we are excited to be there. They're hosting us for all of our away watch parties. We've got a tailgate coming up this week. Guys, show up. Join the mixtape. Hit up mixtape615.com. But guys, let's wrap another episode. Tunji's may call out some of his cards that he's getting as I'm wrapping, but big love to all of you, especially the ones in the chat. We're going to shout you guys out. Peaches, FTC United, definitely love you guys showing up in the chat.
Again,
if you are not
Quinn.
in, hey,
there he is.
If you're not
Brian
in the
Quinn,
chat,
hey, that's the same card. That's the same card.
Pulled it again.
There you go.
But guys, don't forget, stay connected. Hit us up at mixtape615.com, like I said, and on all of our socials, Instagram, Facebook, X, all of that stuff. Hit us up at mixtape615. And for all of our video content right here on YouTube, if you're watching live, at Mixtape615 Pod. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like it. Guys, keep it real, keep it vibing. Mixtape615 is back, and we are signing off.
Peace.